Okay, let's this is probably a waste of time. Let's do this. Uh, a few weeks ago, I started playing Dragon Warrior. I blew through the game, loved it, and then I decided, oh, I'd try and make a not life size, just a 3D model. I started working with making the little pixels, and thought, oh, I think I'd try and uh, make a giant map of Dragon Warrior, or maybe I was really thinking I could use those pixel tiles to make a Dragon Lance world map, but then I thought it might be easier just to start with the Dragon Warrior one. So, for instance, what do I have here? Let me just show you what's in my hand right now. I've got let's see how well this works. Oh boy, I dropped some shit. Oh boy. Let's see if this works. That's a cave. That's a cave from the front. Here's a better one. Is this the better one? Yeah. All right. So I should definitely plan out these videos. That's a cave. Let me hide my face. Usually looks from the front. That's the cave. Look at that cave. Now I've had to take some liberties with these. For instance, this. That's a tree. It's a tree because I can't really show you this. Hold on. So this is a tree right here. So what I've been doing is this is Google SketchUp. I was making the tree, making trees right there. There's trees, just like those trees. And then I was just sort of trying to make pixel versions. These I thought were a little tall because they're taller than the hills, so I made them a little shorter. So, and the end result is this little thing. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's make ourselves a little. Oh, let's make ourselves a little backdrop. This is adorable. So, the one. So that's a shorter version, a little smaller. Because the hill, this is my original hill. I'm gonna show you an original hill, and then shit, man, I'll show you a version 2 and a version 3. I've had to take some creative license because they're just 2-dimensional. So the hills are, I didn't want them to be so much dwarfed by the size of the trees. So the one in the middle it kind of matches the 2D tile, but then I just sort of made it a little squatter, not as pyramid shaped. That's from Lost Forever. So that's the idea. So where am I at now? Well, I'm right here. So I've made my trees and my hills, and I have I've got the little castles. I've made the cities, things like that. I've tried to figure what they might be on all 4 directions. Having a little trouble because the castle is actually sort of 15 pixels wide, so it leaves a little border. It's weird. You got to tweak it because it's different. What else? Here's a mountain, so that looks crazy, and then I've got deserts, and this will be our swamps right there. All the different waters. I'll probably end up moving some of these little things around to get a variety of them. Stairs for a shrine. A cave. It's great. It's wonderful. That's that. So, now I just need to make a grid in Google SketchUp so I can start planning out where all of these 3D tiles go. If that makes sense. Let me explain. Hold on. Okay, so this area is the size of the Dragon Warrior map. Is it 128? Is that right? Is it 128 tiles wide? 2048. Is that right? 2048 divided by 16. Boom, 128. So this is 128 tiles by 128 tiles. So all I need to do is recreate the world map here out of all of these individual tiles, and then I can start printing them. I'm also going to try and give it some up and down three-dimensionality, so the mountain tiles are a little higher than the rest of the tiles. Yeah, that's all I can think of to say right now. I guess this is part 1.